faith, belief in action. Wish TV is sharing the stories of people who are guided by their faith from all religions, denominations, and walks of life, and in all the ways faith manifests itself. From the All Indiana Podcast Network, this is Finding Faith.
The National Bank of Indianapolis is more than just a place to store your money. They're ingrained in the community and have been since 1993. They're now partnering with East 38th Street Renaissance Alliance. And here with more are Doug Talley, Executive VP at National Bank of Indianapolis, and Dr. Kenneth Sullivan Jr., the Senior Pastor at New Direction Church. Thanks for being here, gentlemen. This is a very, very cool partnership you guys are doing. And I'm curious how this came to be and what this looks like. So whoever wants to jump in can kind of start here.
Well, it came to be by one of our directors at the bank, knew Pastor Sullivan and what he was doing on 38th Street with some of the events that he's doing and a lot of stuff that he's doing. And he asked me, he said, "Have you ever met Pastor Sullivan?" And I said, "I have not." And he said, "Well, you should." And so through various connections, through Keith Graves, who's a counselor in the area, we met last August and we started talking about really neat things that they're doing. What we've been about since the bank started in 1993 is the community. And we're like, he's doing a lot of this stuff. So we can work with him in an area that he's passionate about, and he's got a lot of passionate people, and we really have had a great time working with him.
It's always a good move to hitch your wagon to someone who's already kind of got things going in the right direction. Right. I'm curious, Pastor, talking about some of these community events, how important it is specifically in that area to provide these sorts of community events and provide things for people to do and that sort of thing.
Absolutely. So we host 5 major events each year. And so to have a sponsorship, a partnership with the National Bank of Indianapolis, it really helps us to do what we do. And so as Doug shared, these are some things that we were already doing. Our church is already familiar with the community, its needs. The scripture says that we're the salt of the earth. So we believe that the salt has to get outside the salt shaker. So we shake it up in our community through our food pantry once a month and through our 5 major events. And so they've not only partnered with us on our events, but also through some other programs, such as the first-time home buyers down payment assistance. And so the bank has invested $200,000 in first-time home buyers. And so we've got a list of people who are so excited to be able to purchase their first home. We've also been able to teach financial wellness and literacy classes. And so it's just been phenomenal.
Those things go such a long way in creating that generational wealth that we talk about, right?
Absolutely.
And helping break cycles of situations. Doug, I'm curious why you guys would be involved in this, because a lot of places out there, banks are usually in the business of making money, not usually giving it out.
Well, when we started the bank in 1993, we did it because all the large banks had sold out-of-state banks. So our founder, Mickey Maurer, wanted a bank that was going to make this community thrive, be involved in this community, and grow this community. So nonprofit banking has been a division of our bank since we started the bank, and it's National Bank of Indianapolis. So engaging in this community is what we do, and we've done for 32 years. But it's great to be able to do it at this level, and our team's been so enthusiastic about it because there's so much energy behind it and so many neat things going on, like the down payment assistance that Pastor Sullivan said for people in that area that are wanting to buy houses and get their first time home. So we're working on various products that we're working together to listen. And we also want to be a resource for people, listen to what they think that they need.
Dr. Sullivan, if you're ever been around a church or you're a person of faith, you know there are times where it doesn't seem like things are going to work out the way you need them to. Yeah. And then amazing things like this come along the way. I'm sure you guys ran into those moments where you go, how are we going to keep doing what we're trying to do if we don't have the support of the community? And they come right up behind you and say, hey, we're here.
Absolutely. And I think it is a principle of faith that you sow good seeds and then you get to reap from what you've sown. So to have partners who've come alongside to say, hey, we see what you're doing, let us partner with you and we can maybe scale it up and have a greater impact. It is so phenomenal. Our turkey giveaway this year, where Doug and the National Bank of Indianapolis, they were out, they brought their, not only their team, but some of their family members were there on the front lines to be able to see what we do. So to be able to reach more people, especially in underserved areas and in times like these where the cost of living has gone up for everybody. So for us to be able to make a difference in the way that we do, it's just really rewarding to see that the seeds that we've sown have been, we're reaping it.
Yeah. Well, we are so grateful for the work that you guys are putting into the community and for you guys for coming up behind to say, hey, we want to be a part of this as well. We'll have all the information about the program over on our website as well.
From Wish TV, this is Finding Faith. Be sure to like and subscribe to this podcast, and be sure to check out other great podcasts on the All Indiana Podcast Network. Online now at allindianapodcastnetwork.com.